Hi, Alan Sides back one more time. We got a pretty interesting question here. And the questioner says, I see in a lot of studios the monitors are mounted up high in the corner of the control room. But I was always told that this is not the best positioning. Where should larger studio monitors be placed when designing a studio setup? And my thoughts on this is that I much prefer having the main large monitors on the floor just in front of the console, say 3 feet in front of the console. Because generally when you soffit mount speakers, you bring a whole bunch of parameters into the sound that you don't want. What I mean by that is, when we design our 3.5 monitors, they're designed as free air, right? And if you measure them in free air, they're flat. If you put them flush into a wall, you get a whole bunch of low-end buildup because of that. Now that can be EQ'd out, but the worst problem is that if the ceiling's not super high and you mount the speakers in soffits, what happens is you get reflections from both the ceiling and the sidewalls. So if you're at the sweet spot, at the mix position, the direct sound hits you, but so does the sound. The sound's going to hit this sidewall, it's going to come back and hit you. It's going to hit the ceiling, it's going to come back and hit you. So you're getting 3 distinct sounds. The other 2 are late, of course. And it smears the sound, but it causes either a rise or a dip depending on the phase relationship and the distance. And what's worse about it is that if you try to say equalize the speakers to correct that problem, if you move 2 feet to the left, it's a different problem because it's hitting a different angle, a different point, different phase relationship. So you might have a 6 dB rise at 800 in the middle, but 2 feet away, it could be flat. Or you might have a 6 dB rise at 300 hertz on the left side, but you bring the center and it goes away. So the problem is it's almost impossible to equalize symmetrically so that 3 people at the console can hear the same sound. If you put the speakers just freestanding in front of the console, 80% of those problems disappear because you're hearing mostly direct sound. Because if they're sitting 3 feet from the console is 3 feet deep, so say you're 5 or 6 feet away, they'll hit a sidewall, but the reflection of that sidewall is way behind your back. So you're getting almost entirely direct sound. So it's a much, much better way to go. Now, there's usually plenty of room to put small speakers on top of the meter panel and also have the big speakers. But my suggestion is to avoid soffit mounting whenever possible and just use the speakers freestanding in front of the console. I hope that's been of some help. Also, if you have a chance, please subscribe to our new YouTube video channel. I'm going to answer a ton of questions. Thanks.